Welcome to Tender Heart. Rachel and Aaron Halbert are two Caucasians who have closely experienced the prejudice that still exists in America for color and race. The reason for their experience, the color of their children's skin. Before we continue this story, if you are new here, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you get updated every time we post new videos. With that said, let's dive right into it. Rachel and Aaron met each other on a blind date in 2004. Aaron was born and raised in Honduras until he was 10 years old. He became a missionary and had spent most of his years on several trips, preaching the Word of God. Rachel, on the other hand, was born in Mississippi. When she met Aaron, she knew right away that he was the one for her. Not only did they share the same humble personalities, but they also knew that they can make better changes in the world through the power of the gospel. They got to know each other too well through missionary works. Before long, their relationship took a romantic turn. They had the same dream, and when they got married, they were both keen to start a family right away. The Halbert couple wanted a big and happy family. However, after years of trying, it seemed that their plans were not as easy as it sounds. Rachel was struggling to get pregnant. Eventually, the couple reached a mutual decision, deciding to adopt two African American children. The Halbert couple knew how much the kids needed help. However, they wanted to give them more than that. Rachel and Aaron wanted to share their compassion and love. When the two African American kids were officially adopted, they named them Ford and Catherine. The Halbert house became a home, thanks to the arrival of two adorable children. Rachel was happy to see how easy the kids have settled and adjusted to their new environment. It seemed that they had known each other for a long time. Of course, there were people in their home state who raised their eyebrows. While they didn't directly confront the couple whenever they walk out of their house with their adopted children, their actions and facial expressions were enough. Fortunately, Rachel and Aaron were not the types to be easily intimidated. The children's skin color didn't mean anything to them. They needed a home, and the color of their skin wasn't going to stop the Halbert family from giving them one. While Rachel and Aaron were extremely happy for having Ford and Catherine in their lives, they often found themselves thinking that something was still missing. Both of them had dreamt of having a big family, and it felt like having two kids was not enough. Then one day, Rachel came across interesting information about embryo adoption. When Aaron found out about the procedure, they agreed that they had found the perfect solution that would make their family complete. Without further ado, they decided that it would be the perfect way to expand their family. Together, the couple went to the embryo donation bank. There, they found twin embryos. What's more amazing was that the embryos were African American. When she went to Honduras to see her doctor, it was time to make sure that her embryos were okay. After some tests, the doctors asked Rachel and Aaron if they were confident that they had twins implanted. Rachel and Aaron thought that something was wrong. In their minds, they thought that one of the babies didn't make it. But when the doctor continued, it was their time to be shocked and surprised. That their blessing, had been tripled. Although they both felt overjoyed, the couple couldn't help but wondered how it happened. That's when the doctor told her that one of the embryos had split after implantation, and now she was carrying triplets. From twins to triplets, Aaron knew that his wife was ecstatic. She struggled to conceive, always praying that someday she would be able to feel that lump of life in her belly. Finally, when it was given to her, it was given big. The happy mother said that the news was a true blessing. As always, there would be those people who will find fault in every situation, no matter how good it was. Some questioned the way Rachel chose to become a mother, but she didn't care. Since she was carrying triplets, her husband and family were all eyes on her health and safety. When Rachel was close to her due date, the doctors decided to perform a C-section early so that the babies could be born safely. When she delivered black triplets, her husband took a closer look and burst into tears. Although Aaron already considered himself as a full-fledged father to Ford and Catherine, nothing prepared him for the feeling he had outside the operating room. So, it was the universal feeling that all fathers-to-be were talking about. When the babies were ready, Aaron excitedly held them in his arms. He couldn't believe how beautiful his three new children were, and that finally, they had the family they'd always dreamed of. As soon as the triplets were born, Rachel and Aaron felt their family was finally complete. Many people thank the couple for adopting children in need, regardless of skin color. They keep telling them that what they've done is a selfless and fantastic thing. Since day one of their journey, Rachel and Aaron recognized the people who fully understand their missions and dreams in life. They both knew that they can't have it all, However, they have enough to make their lives worth living. The Halbert children look happier than ever. It seemed that the optimism, kindness, and compassion of their parents had been passed on in their veins as well. The family portraits might not look like the traditional portraits. However, one can see the love on each other's faces, and that is what family is really all about. What do you think of this story? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video too. I'll see you in the next video with more exciting topics. See ya!